Hello, everybody. Welcome to your weekly celebrity reading. This week it is Shawn Mendes. I've gotten a lot of requests, and as you know, if you are a subscriber to my channel, all my celebrity readings are based on subscriber requests. So if you want me to read somebody, definitely drop them in the comments, and I will add them to my list and eventually get to them. Now, Shawn Mendes. What I do with all my celebrity readings, I do a very brief overview of their birth chart, just to give you an idea of why they are the way they are, who they are, what makes them powerful, successful, famous, etc. Now, here's the thing about Shawn Mendes is I couldn't find the time of birth, so I don't have his rising, but we know he's a Leo. Okay, his Mercury's in Leo. He definitely is dynamic when he comes to communication. Has a lot of power, authority there, but he did have a stellium in Aquarius. Okay, he has his moon in Aquarius. His Uranus is in Aquarius, which is his ruling planet is Aquarius, and Neptune is Aquarius. So Shawn's a little rebel. He's a little rebel. He's very inventive too, very innovative, very independent. Here's the one thing that if you are one of the people that requested Shawn Mendes because you have like a crush on him and you like him, his Mars and Venus is in Cancer. We're talking about a true romantic here. If you get the chance to date Shawn Mendes, wow, he is very charismatic, very emotionally, he is come on, that is a lot of really, really good energy there. In touch with his emotions. He is definitely dynamic in that respect. He is definitely really into being in relationships. It almost comes easy to him. He's very affectionate. I mean, think about Cancer, right? Very, they're so emotional, and they put so much into love. Now, that is really, just looking at his chart, really the main things that I'm going to talk about. So let's go ahead and get started for the reading for Shawn Mendes. I know a lot of y'all did a request for him and Camilla, his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, or I think it's an ex-girlfriend. So we'll see if she actually comes up in the reading. Now, one other thing that I want to point out, if you are new to my channel, I am a true geek. I would not, if you were to play a Shawn Mendes song, I wouldn't know what it is. I don't listen to pop music or whatever. I know that he's a singer. I know he's a famous singer, and that's pretty much it. But I don't know what's going on in his personal life. I don't Google them. I just look at their birth chart. That's it, okay? And the reason I do that is because I do not want to be biased in my readings whatsoever. You never want to have a reading that is biased in favor. It definitely does not make... sometimes people can interpret that some of the cards in a different way if that happens. So let's go ahead and get started with Shawn Mendes, see what's going on with him now. By the way, Shawn Mendes is a Leo, okay? So with him being a Leo, we are currently in Leo season. So happy birthday, Shawn Mendes. I don't even know. Actually, let me just take a real quick look. Did his birthday just happen, or... oh yeah, it happened a few days ago, August 8th. So happy birthday, Shawn Mendes. Okay, so with him being a Leo, that is he's probably with Jupiter and Aries. There's a lot happening with him right now, going through. He's probably going to travel a little bit this year, okay? There's, Gemini, as we know, well, not as we know, but Gemini went to Mars for 7 months, okay? Starting on, on August 20th. And that is, for Leo, that's his 11th house, so he's going to be spending a lot of time with friends, okay? With his network, with his family, with just the people around him, all right? So let's go ahead and get started with his reading, all right? So here we go for Shawn Mendes. Now, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It's what my clients prefer. If you want to book a private reading with me, you know where to find me. Secondly, if you are new to my channel, it would be so great if you like and subscribe. I do a celebrity reading every week. I also do a weekly reading for all 12 signs and a monthly reading for all 12 signs. So, And lastly, again, if you do want me to read a specific celebrity, drop them in the comments and we can go from there. Now, Shawn Mendes, listen. This is interesting. Interesting. Okay. This is interesting. He definitely wants a big change in his life. That's where he's at. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started. He pulled the strength card. Okay. Now, this is a major arcana. You can see that she is taming a lion here, but the most important thing is you see the sign of infinity overhead. This is infinite possibilities. This is infinite potential, but this is also the universe protecting you. Now, listen, this came up in his past, so he's found some strength to move forward from any situation that he has been going through. He's found that courage and strength to really do what he needs to do. Okay? Now, here's the thing about the strength card. You see the woman taming the lion. Now, as I say, if any other situation in real life, if you were to go to like the Brooklyn Zoo, if you see a woman trying to tame a lion, there'd be a lot of blood. It'd be a lot of chaos. Not here. This is the perfect synergy. Why? It's because that strength comes from their interaction. Now, so Shawn basically had a moment where he really tapped into his spirit animal. Let's call it that, okay? Whatever he finds strength in, he found it, okay? Whether it's spiritually, whether it's in his physical reality, he really found that, okay? It doesn't take, sometimes we need to tap into those moments to find that strength. Like I sometimes say, you can't move a mountain yourself. Sometimes you have to do it stone by stone. Sometimes you need other people to help you with it, or go inside, find that strength, okay? It's how sometimes a woman can lift a car by herself to, if there's a trapped kid underneath or whatever, you find that strength within you spiritually, all right? Now, we have come to the 9 of Pentacles, all right? So, this is the heart of the matter. This is, for Shawn Mendes, the headline news for the moment, okay? All about abundance, fulfillment. He's in a good place, all right? I feel like he feels a little liberated at the moment, okay? There's some sort of sense of freedom that he's going through. There is also a lot of abundance, okay? Look at her. I call her the movie star of tarot. Look at all that glamour, okay? You know why? It's because her outfit is covered with the symbol of Venus, okay? Venus is the planet of love, beauty, money, all those things that we desire. He's got it, okay? Now, this is all about financial success too, but at the end of the day, look, she has a falcon on her hand. Who has a falcon on their hand, huh? Only the people in the royal court, okay? Only people who worked hard for that. But secondly, the falcon really is Horus here, right? Horus, spiritual enlightenment, okay? This is really great. I love where he's at right now. He's in a place where there's a lot of abundance growing around him. Now, here's the one thing he did get. He did get the 2 of Swords in his challenge area, all right? He's going to have to make a choice. He's going to have to face a little bit of truth, all right? Whether that involves making some sort of decision, whether that involves dropping something to pursue something else, he's definitely going to have to take that blindfold off, all right? It came up in his challenge area, all right? It's going to be an emotional moment for him. There's, a lot of rocks in the water here. The water represents emotions, but those rocks really are obstacles, okay? And even though it's behind her, you do see the moon as well, the sliver of the moon there. He really has to trust his intuition at this moment, okay? There's a difference between strength and intuition. He's got the strength now. Trust your intuition, okay? You see the swords. Listen, I talk about this all the time. Have you seen Game of Thrones? Have you seen the way that people, even what's her name, Brianna or whatever, how they hold the sword? All that power and authority. You're not really, come on, you're just resting the swords on your shoulders. All right? So, the other thing is like when you hold the swords like that, you're crossing off your heart. All right, so Shawn has to make some sort of decision, and it's going to help him move forward, but also just see things a little bit more clearly, but all in terms of this world of abundance too. And when I say abundance, it doesn't always come in like just like money and material goods. Remember, Venus, all those things that we desire. Ace of Wands came up in his crown. All right, so Ace out of the Minor Arcana ushers in the most new change. Wands, listen. This is huge, okay? Wands is like our passions, it's our ideas, but at the end of the day, really like enterprise-related career, side hustle. He's looking for something new. He's looking for something new. Definitely looking for something new. Okay? He's looking for something new to come into his life, and it's, it looks like it's something, it was clarified with the Knight of Pentacles, as you can see here. This is a man of commitment, all right? And he may be the most boring knight, I'm not going to lie, but that's his forte, is because he's patient, okay? He's committed, okay? He wants to see his wealth grow, okay? Pentacles, earthbound, right? This is a great card. This is a great card because he is fully protected. And listen, this is in his crown, so it's something he's thinking about. So there could be a moment as he is in this place right now in his life with Gemini Mars going into Gemini in his 11th house. Listen, there is probably something that he's going to be thinking about, that he wants to do something new, all right? There could be something new in terms of career. There's definitely something happening there. Now, he did pull the Death card, okay? I don't want you to be afraid of the Death card, and I don't want anyone to be afraid of Death card. This is a great card. He pulled this in the root of his spread, all right? So what does that mean? Look, you can see the Dead King. You can see the common people. I mean, death happens to everyone is all it's saying. And what is death? Death doesn't mean literal death in tarot, okay? Literally the end of something, the beginning of something new, okay? And so this is all about transformation. Think about death. What is death? Death is nothing but a point in time. Now, take a look at this card. You do see the white rose, all right, in the flag. You see the white horse, both representing purity. Now, the other thing, you see the sun breaking out in the horizon, okay? The sun is a very powerful symbol, and it's a very promising and positive symbol. Lastly, you see the skeleton on the horse. That skeleton is fully protected, fully armored. But why is it a skeleton? Because think about it, out of our body, what endures the longest? Bingo, 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 bingo. Skeleton. This has a long shelf life. So this came up in the root of his spread. Ace of Wands in the crown. He is looking for a really big change. Really big change. Okay? He's wanting it. He's wanting this new chapter in his life to begin. Okay? Now, what can we expect from Shawn? Well, he did pull the Six of Pentacles, all right? Now, this is a great card. Listen, 6 is the heart of the tree of life, okay? 6 is harmony. Now, you can see this kind of man dressed in red, passion, but also powerful, right? Helping the needy, okay? Now, this is a card where the lesson is knowing the balance between giving and receiving, okay? You can see the scale in his hand, all right? And you can see that he's helping others. That's what Shawn wants to do. He wants to help, all right? He wants to help other people right now. And it's when I say help other people, he really wants to be in a place where he knows that difference between giving and receiving, okay? And listen, it's also, it could also be for him. He could also be looking for some, help right now. And, Pentacles, again, money related, but think about tangible realities. Think about Earth, the Pentacles being very earthbound. He could be looking for some assistance. Now, I clarified it, Page of Cups, all right? So, it could be him that's looking to have some assistance moving forward. A little bit of encouragement now, because Page of Cups, I love the Page of Cups, and this came up in his future, okay? This is, talk about a dreamer, right? Very Pisces energy. This is very visionary, very imaginative, but this is really just saying follow your bliss, okay? A lot of creative energy around this. You can see the fish poking out of the cup, all right? And he's so compelled by that fish. And so the fish really does represent creativity in this manner, but the page is the newbie, all right? Still in the royal court, not yet a knight, king, or queen, the newbie, all right? So this is new energy, cups, emotions, all right? So there could be a message coming in soon, all right? There could be a message coming in soon, or even new love. All right, so this is really great. I think it comes, I think that's what he needs right now, is to understand just that balance between just having that knowing, whether you want to call it philanthropic, altruistic, just sharing the wealth, okay? Sharing the wealth. Now, let's get to his stuff. Again, if you like this reading, it would be so great if you like and subscribe. And a lot of people do leave requests for celebrities that I've already read. So be sure to go through my celebrity tarot reading channel, because you'll find a lot of the celebrities I've read in there already. Now, wow, okay, here we go. Shawn, wow, we're on a journey, aren't we? We're on a journey. Hey, he got another page, the Page of Pentacles, okay? So, listen. You see how yellow this card is, okay? That's a lot of sunlight. That's a lot of joy. That's a lot of, freshness, right? A lot of new energy. This is really, really, really good. Now, so, if I had any advice for him right now, is to really do explore that new thing that he wants, okay? This is, honestly, the Page of Pentacles is so compelled by this pentacle, all right? He's so compelled by it. But Page, out of all the pages, he's the one that's really dedicated in a nerdy way, kind of like the Harry Potter, his nose in the book all the time, learning, obsessed with learning and researching and writing to get to that point where he knows how to make that pentacle grow, all right, and become the part of his life, okay? The beginning, remember, pages are the newbies, okay? And so this is really great because it shows that he is looking for something new, definitely looking for something new, and it looks like something is coming through. But now, hey, he got the Devil, all right? Now, this is another misunderstood card. Listen, this came up in an external factors area, but all I'm going to say right now is that Shawn may be going through a situation where he's going to have to drop some sort of something holding him back, if that makes any sense, okay? The Devil represents our vices, our addictions, okay? Whether it's, and again, I don't know if he does, if he's known for being a big drinker or doing drugs or whatever, but this isn't all about that. And I want everyone to know that, okay? A lot of people say this is drugs and alcohol. Sure, it is, but addictions come in a lot of other forms. We can be addicted to binging Netflix all day. We can be addicted to scrolling social media on our phone all day and not getting anything done, but it also comes in the forms of bad patterns, bad ways of thinking. It really is certain patterns that we need to let go at some point, because you can see these people chained here, all right? Chains are loose. You can go whenever you want. But it's that addiction that's not letting you go. So, again, think of it more as something that is not serving him well. All right? He's going to have to eventually kick it to the curb. kick it to the curb because it will help him out. It is sucking all the energy out of him, and I feel like he is going through. There is a process right now where it could be affecting his mental health as well. The good news is, I think he is going to get through it. Listen, it was clarified with the Three of Cups here. So, and also the Devil, if for people who are interested in Shawn Mendes' sex life, you know, there is a lot of things here that represent. Listen, I'm not going to, I go way too long on my readings, but just real quickly, if you are a little addicted to sex or addicted to certain ways of doing things in bed or whatever, that's fine. Just don't treat it like it's fentanyl. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't get so addicted to a certain thing that could be actually not great for you. Now, again, whatever it is, he's gonna come through. All right. He did get the Three of Cups. All right. Remember, cups are all about emotions, but threes are such an important moment. All right. Threes are an important number. It's all about growth. It's all about development, but also it really is like a cycle. It really is about, you know, the best things do come in threes, right? But it's also, when I talk about that cycle, think about like, you know, birth, life, death, mind, body, soul. Listen, at the end of the day, this is celebration, but this is also sisterhood. This is also brotherhood. This is celebrating with those around you. Now, I did tell you that he is going to be spending a lot of time with friends now, okay? That is a big thing for him. That is a big thing for him. Astrologically, that is going to be him being a Leo with Gemini going into Mars. Man, that's going to be a big thing for him. And so, the biggest takeaway here, listen, learn from it, okay? This is all about bonding. Bonding is going to bring you joy. Bonding is that one thing, if you think about it, oh my goodness, it raises our oxytocin levels so high. Oxytocin, love hormone, right? Even a hug, boom, okay? So don't take that for granted. When you have these moments with your friends, really, really bond, okay? Really bond, because it really, really is good for the soul, but you learn a lot. Now, he did pull the High Priestess, and the High Priestess only comes out when she needs to tell you to trust your intuition, because when you trust your intuition, you gain deeper wisdom, okay? Now, I've already said that I already mentioned intuition here with the Two of Swords, but listen, she is the guardian of the subconscious, okay? Now, here's the thing with Shawn. He is hoping for this. He is hoping to have a little bit more of an intuitive moment, soul searching, if you want to call it that. He's hoping to find himself in some way right now. He's hoping to, listen, she is the most psychic, the most spiritual, the most mystical of anybody in tarot, right? Between the two pillars of dark and light and conscious, subconscious. Listen, just tap within, find that deeper wisdom. That's where you'll find that deep wisdom, okay? Lastly, he pulled the Four of Pentacles, okay? This is really interesting, and this is his final card. This is his final outcome card, all right? So, there definitely is going to be something related to financial planning, okay? There's definitely, because think about four is all about order. Four is all about stability. Think about the four legs of a table, okay? Now, Pentacles, what did I say earlier? Money, wealth, material goods, but also tangible realities, very earthbound. The only problem is you can see that he's a little greedy, a little stingy, a little obsessed in a silly way too. The pentacle on his head, like, who does that, right? Secondly, he's really clutching that second pentacle. Thirdly, he's standing on his pentacles, okay? When you stand on your pentacles, you're disconnected from Earth. You're not even touching Earth, okay? So, final outcome, he needs to really put that into order, okay? Finances. Needs to really think about that. But also, bigger, yeah, look at that. I'm getting more of like the world around him energy, okay? Being stable for the world around him. And again, he's getting another 2 here. And you got the 2 of Pentacles, okay? Clarifying that. So again, he is going to have to make a decision. There is something, he is in a place in his life where he wants to do something new. He's going to have to let go of something from the past, okay? In order for this new thing to begin, he is going to have to make a decision. He's going to have to be trusting himself and really tap within. Be intuitive now, okay? Be intuitive. You can see this young man here. I call him the dancer of the tarot deck. Juggling these 2 pentacles bound in the sign of infinity, okay? Here's the thing about that. You could be juggling these pentacles for the rest of your life. Infinity. Or make a decision. Go with one of them. Do something else. Listen. This is very new to him, by the way. This is very new to him. Okay? The whatever decision it is, it's very new. He's never had to make it before. Okay? So that said, that's a reading for Shawn Mendes. He really needs to find himself. All right? He's looking for change. He's looking for a big change. But he is going to have to let something go from the past that's holding him back, sucking all that energy out of him, something that doesn't serve him well. I really think it is like a certain pattern that really is affecting his mental health. As you can see, you know, you have the vampire wings here, the bat, just sucking all that energy out, okay? That is a reading for Shawn Mendes, all right? I wish him well. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, Shawn Mendes. Thank you all for watching. And again, if you have a celebrity you want me to read, drop them in the comments. And if you like this reading, it'd be great if you like and subscribe. Thanks so much. Oh, and Camilla didn't show up here. Okay. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.